I shower. You a fool for girl, this. Money don't boil you. You be fine, girl. I shower. Girl, money don't boil you. You be fine, girl. I shower. But money don't boil you.
Hey everyone, it's Hairaddictdee coming with you with another YouTube tutorial. Today I'm going to show you guys how I installed this ash blonde blunt wig. If you like this look, continue watching. Thank you. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with, I already prepped the skin with alcohol, and then I'm going to go in with my skin guard from Hold Me Down, Hairaddictdee. I just used my blow dryer to just make sure it's dry. And after we're done with that, we're just gonna line up our wig. Make sure we know exactly where we're trying to place the glue, where we're trying to place the wig before we go in with any type of glue. So just make sure that I know exactly where I want it. Once you know where you want to place the wig, you're gonna go ahead and grab your glue, which I'm using Hairaddictdee's Hold Me Down glue. By far, I love this glue so much. It's just, it applies so well, and like it doesn't make me break out, doesn't take out my edges. It's just the best glue ever. So I go and I apply 2 applications. So once it was dry, I just went in and I added another layer. And then we're gonna go ahead and let that dry as well. Once it's dry and it's clear, we're gonna go ahead and put on our wig. And just make sure that it's lying exactly where you want it to be at before you place it down and push it inside the glue. And then I'm just going ahead, make sure it's lined up, and then I'm pushing it down using my comb and just massaging it in. And then we're gonna grab your blow dryer with the hot setting, and we're just gonna go ahead and just massage that in and melt that down. Once we're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and do the side. Same thing, I do 2 coats. So one just for, you know, the layer, and then the second one is gonna be the one that actually holds down the wig. I do not do the ball cap method. It does not work for me. I have not mastered it yet. I have a very small head, so I feel like when I do the ball cap method, it's either my wig is either too far down or it just doesn't hold. It's just, it does not work for me. So I literally just put on a cap, but I go ahead and I just, you know, just apply it, try to get as close to my hairline as I can without getting it in my hair. This glue is like really good about like very safe for your edges. So if you do get some of it inside your hair, you'll be fine as long as you have the remover and you're not just pulling off the wig. Like I have her whole system, so you know, like my edges, they're fine. So we're just gonna go in and I'm just smoothing it out. You wanna make sure that it is smooth or it's not gonna dry clear. So I'll just use a cool setting, not hot. Cool air is gonna make it dry faster. And then I just use the back of my tweezers just to smooth it out. Once it's clear, we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing, press it in. This is so repetitive. There's so many videos of like how to do this, and yeah, I'm not perfect. I mean, everyone does it differently. This is what just works for me. But look at this lace, y'all. Like this is melting so good. Like I'm not even applying any makeup, but like her lace glue just, man, like it melts it. It does all the work for you. And so we're just gonna do the ear tabs. Same thing, guys. Just take your time. 2 coats. You could do more than 2, but I do 2. And it lasts about 2 weeks, so I love it. All right, and then after that, we're just gonna get our blow dryer with the heat on. And we're just gonna massage it in, just make sure that's nice and melted down, especially those ear tabs. Like I put a lot of time and effort into the ear tabs because I feel like that's what lifts first. So go ahead, just massaging in with the heat. And then I'm gonna do the other side. I'm just gonna have you guys watch, and when I'm done with that, I'll come back. All right, so now that we got both sides done, we're gonna go ahead and I just like comb everything back just to get out the way. That way it's easy for me to melt it down. We're gonna grab our hot comb. We're just going to go ahead and flatten that out. I hold the perimeter where the lace is at, just to make sure that I do not pull it, because I just put on the glue, so it takes a good 24 hours before it's like really melted. And then I just grabbed some edge wax. It's literally, I don't have like the little wax stick, so I use the Murray's edge wax. Just put a little bit, and just so that it can go ahead and get the flyaways and melt it down really good. And we're just gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and hot comb that bad boy. And after it's hot combed to your liking, you're gonna go ahead and grab your elastic band. And we're just gonna tie it down so that we can melt the lace. This is very important. I find out using the elastic band actually works better than using a scarf. So that's what I do. And I put it over my ears just so that the ear tabs are down as well. And you make sure it's over the ear tabs. All right, after that's done, let's go ahead and comb out the hair. And then I am gonna grab my frizz buster just to smooth it out a little bit. I use a pea size, not too much. And then we're gonna go ahead and just do a little bit of a part. Like, you'll do more once the elastic band is off, but I already know where I want my part. So I'm just, parting it off in a general area. Once you have it to your liking, go ahead, just do your flat ironing or whatever you need to do. And then after that's done, then we'll go ahead and we'll take off the band. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take off the band. Oh my gosh, look at that. Like, oh my gosh, it already melted so nice. Like, I love just using the band because it just, like I said, it does some work. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of straighten out that part. I like it to be a little bit off center and not super straight. Just because I feel like when you have the straight parts, if it's not like in the center, I don't know, I feel like it looks wiggish. So I try to make it look as natural as possible. So we're just gonna part off the hair, and then we're gonna just define the line. So I'm grabbing my tweezers and just plucking that part a little bit more. Just to make sure that it's like nice and defined. Once you do that, then I'm gonna grab my my concealer, and I kind of just go in and just make that line so that it is more visible. So you want to pluck first, and then after you're done plucking, then you'll go in with your concealer or your makeup and just kind of work that in there. All right, guys, so I'm just doing the finishing touches. So I'll be back after that. So just continue watching. Hey, I did that. Hey. All right, guys, thank you for watching this tutorial. If you guys like it, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week. Have a good day. Bye-bye.